Welcome to another episode of Your Time Matters. I am your host, Tammeron, joining you here each week with a cup of delicious, healthy tea. And the magic that is in my teacup this week is actually an iced tea that I brewed together yesterday and allowed it to sit in my fridge overnight. And then I've added one extra magical ingredient into my teacup to really help me balance my emotional well-being and my mental wellness for this week ahead. And of course, I've added a dash of raw honey, not only to enhance the flavor, but to give my immune system a great big boost. So stay tuned till the end of this video, and I'm going to share with you what I put in my teacup, that extra magical ingredient that I added, and why I chose to use this in my teacup and sip on this for this week ahead. Each week, I'm here to guide you and educate you about what is happening in the astrological sky and how it may be affecting all of us down here on the planet on a personal and an emotional level. As a certified astrologer, I'm here to share with you that it is time to finally welcome in the beautiful summer solstice energy here near the end of June. And this is that beautiful, magical time of year when we experience the longest day of the year, where we are under the energy and the light under the sun for a longer period of time. So what does that mean for all of us here in Northern Ontario? Well, it means we get to play outside a little bit longer. So this is a wonderful opportunity, and I'm going to suggest that you spend more time under the energy of fire and water. And fire is represented by the sun, and water is really represented by the moon. But together in astrology, they balance each other out. It's like the yin and the yang energy. And so it helps us to feel more balanced, not only on a mental level, but on an emotional level as well. And the magical ingredient that I chose to put in my teacup this week was a combination of herbs along with one extra drop of high-grade spearmint essential oil. And the reason why I chose to do this is because spearmint helps us if we're kind of feeling held back in life or timid and not really wanting to express or to really share that light, that energy of the sun. And it's combined well with peppermint, ginger, and lime juice. So this is the combination of foods and herbs that I put in here to brew overnight and to chill, was the peppermint, the ginger, and the lime. And then when I took out my teacup, I added just one drop of high-grade essential oil. And this spearmint essential oil really helps us to shift on an emotional level from feeling timid and shy to being courageous and wanting to express ourselves in a balanced way. And this is a combination of even the other foods that are in this magical iced tea blend that I've created this week. So I'm going to encourage you to try some of these magical ingredients in your teacup this week and see how you feel afterwards. And are you out there expressing yourself in a more balanced way? So if you've enjoyed the information that I've shared with you this week, I'm going to encourage you to come back again for another episode of Your Time Matters. If you are a woman and you have experienced any form of mental or emotional abuse in some of your past relationships, whether that was in your personal life, your business, or even working for someone else, or being in that toxic environment of being told who you have to be and what you have to do, this is how I can support you inside of my online community, where I'm going to teach you how to use some of the specific herbs, essential oils, and natural remedies, and what little steps I'm going to encourage you to do to help you on your emotional healing during your recovery process. Each week, I go live inside of my community to share additional tips as to why I chose this specific information, some of the educational content and materials as to why I matched up that energy and how I use it so that you don't have to go and receive some of these hours and hours of training. You get all of that free content inside of my group. And plus, there are additional ways that you can work privately with me and also one-on-one as a private client. But again, these spots are very limited because the small groups are only a maximum of 5 women. However, during the summer months, my Airbnb cabins are open for rental, and it's also an additional opportunity for you to work privately one-on-one. So you can come for a day, you can spend a couple of nights, or you can stay even longer if you choose to do so. So we will be neighbors next door, and I can help to teach you what natural remedies that I suggest. And of course, all of this information is derived from your astrological birth chart, because as a certified astrologer, I can study and do the research based on what your soul's journey is here to do, what your soul's lesson is here to experience. And I'm going to get you over to the other side. And you're going to feel a lot more emotionally balanced and have the mental capacity to deal with the challenges that you've either come from or that you know that are coming ahead for you. Because research and study has shown that many women who come out of some form of a toxic or an abusive form of a relationship suffer from PTSD afterwards. And it's approximately 70% of women that actually experience this post-traumatic stress disorder. And research and studies are showing that. So I'm here to support you. Again, this has been part of my journey as well. Being suicidal and heavily depressed over 20 years ago, I bounced into the natural health world, and I started learning and educating myself about how to use more holistic remedies so that it was much safer, and I didn't have any of the wicked side effects from the traditional medication that was being diagnosed to me. So I'm here to support you, share more of my stories intimately with you. And also, you can even just join my community for free right now so that you get to see the behind the scenes and more information videos that I create for you inside of my Facebook community. So click on the link that's associated with this video. Again, you can email me if you want to know more information. You can join my private community, and you can also follow me on the other social links that are associated with this video. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you inside the community or for another episode of Your Time Matters. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.